group be mu na nyame adom ama Ghana enya eye easy group bia ebetumi aboa yen na ne etumi aboawura mu na ya call the round of 16 no be kai the first time ya started say ya board the round of 16 last edition 2019 Ghana ntumi an travel an kofa round of 16 na poke crowd Ghana da form achese niema entumi ankonkan amfa amaye na ebede hu nkoma hwe na draw no be kwose dia ma man Ghana na hwe the possible draw Ghana sabetumi aka ene ewo Cameroon abonten so ya de hu nsam ni bi ade ebeba abetan for now who said dia hu nsam no ACB efa etianya no ko a would say ne heart of folk ade a amoso no yenya ehu eyetima omu Asia omu ewo the prelims of the CAF Champions League no na na de beto wanimu on Robert Mensah Sports Part 2 so say ade abrantia ne din the Benjamin the Futu nya de heart of folk etumi register no de no eka squad a omu de ko Africa no de hu cheche mu do na baye ne besi nkonya nya hwe heart of folk squad a omu de ko Africa no na hwe se emu emia where squad a emu emia I had to folk bet me compete na enwa we any coach Michael Osedi nkomo on Robert Mensah Sports Part 2 so one also the smart do na etumi edit to dwene ye de ho 70 bin so no ebetumi ede aba ede abedan etiefo ewo eye dwumade ne so no ho said the ho sem no enso ACB efa etie na nei had to folk abranta kalibaman kwaso akasa ede afa Africa had to folk ekọ ho say had to folk more less than a month na coach Ibrahim Tanko so no wakasa ede afa Africa heart of folk eba abekọ no ho na ehu said ye ye Ghana Premier League na wie season ye over referees no more net to say ye be have draw no nche bia ne painfo ebe hwe ne apa referees a omo betumi akwa gina ade a country na anemu ewo AFCON ne beba in January na say na ya startable qualifiers ni bi Ghana referees ni bi enyamu erewura ne ade abat ye hwe ne mu se emre commerce no ye benya more referees normal officiate ewo Africa yen games ni mu na tumi aboa because I was say nyame adoma next year January ye call AFCON na I was say Ghana nya referees best enum ewo ase enti no ye be ho sem no na de bi e de aban crofo man so sem be ba say transfer window nya close yo enti no wo team no wa bo first game awie na se nema nkoye wo say wo hu na oye ntotoye ye pa say Arsenal fo ani abre Basa fonso ani abre na swap deal bia evening na nam kwamu between Basa and Arsenal no enye diwa ya de ho command beba Romelu Lukaku I said you be PM Chelsea na ehwe ani mu say ya me adoma be can Chelsea against Arsenal no obetumi egine mwesi aka ni bi enso ede ama eye the Blues and only other interesting news nenya afin kwafo man so ban FKK bet na say no otumi abo hu nchemu de ama ye ewo eye dwumedie ne so is 18 minutes past 6 midin at the miss Rubby Adams. Any Tuesday, the 17th day of August 2021. Yabana Fay, the quote of the day and the famous birthday. There are two jate. Then watching at Nase. Nankoma hold a catching yano. Yadi at Swaso, Eddie Amia Tifo. Yabasi say.
The Sports King, the real sports is here.
Lawyers caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
The Sports King. This is the finest. This is the best. King of Sports. Castle FM.
Okay, make I will say Shoni live on Facebook. Shono live on Facebook. Castle 90.3 FM. KASTLE. Now the 90.3 FM no edi atwas on Facebook. Now to me Ajibra show no live ewo ho. But mo dey answer wo hwe no na wo like na wo share na wo nua so to me enya bia hwe na fe. What do comments ne so edi ba na Ajibra kenkan na wo dwumede ne so to me edi ama. Kaisa Castle FM active on all social media platforms so into Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. We nyina kwa ye wo ho Castle 90.3 FM. Uba to me ako Play Store and App Store hon so no na wa search for Castle 90.3 FM yan app no download the bebo ma what me shows no baby a obia na bibia etumi akonkan Ubetumi so asiantienka on www.castlefmonline.com www.castlefmonline.com Bibia de demo honoma bibia kon kan ye pa kai se o Cape Coast ya ha Cape Coast ya ne wo Johnson Street ene me se sapia dan kese no edi enim tweye ben Cape Coast Metro Assembly no enti we che se nya yira kwan kra bra na fe fa no advert any announcement bra ne be kan ho na fe yenya no kama pa emfama na bibia entimi enkon kan jumedia ye di wo ka ho ntino wadwenche ehia ye pa wo show no so kai se ebekas mani dunum na no ngotwe abo bibia homa na tum na won so watumi aba so be ba na meantime ne de fa message ne bra yenken kan fama line is 0244 743 143 0244 743-143 odo message no efa hoba meje bracken kan e wo so ne so to me e de ama wano pay yen ken na fe yen kwankwafa yen court of the day no yen fa entudwa emfa ema e wo dwumade ne so na de tia no pay ni never discourage anyone who continually makes progress no matter how slow. Never discourage anyone who continually makes progress no matter how slow. For the last time, never discourage anyone who continually makes progress no matter how slow. Intino ebia na wono wo hwese de etie na ya wo abofra akoda no obe wiawia nkakan kakra obe nante obetutu kakra ohun obi a owo no the same time na obi nso wo ye but as nipa no ba no ne nante no nante sharp akora no wa sorry kopa ba as oba no odumi nante ye ti no odua ba de abro no ye nyantwase encourage say nipa no encourage say abofra no kakra ebi a won to me sorry ntumi ka te say de obi a sorry a wo to me can but o make progress onti fomu biem wasore gya ne na so o to ba kumienu bo ntumi ntumiensa eno nchese ntumi ntumiensa encourage say nipa no internal pay any example amede Saturday amount ebi a wo honom nipa na wo ne wo honom no ontumi onya ntumpon kakra oba but onya nu baby a wabdu no menka so ma sa enyeye forget the oya na de no obeye ya nkenyeye but at least o sha ase no from 1 we move to 2 e se bia waka 2 ho no waka 2 ho pa so be ko 3 say yesu ano akwa yesu be se ukọ ye exam we na se ye bobo atu say yes wa fail waka my name but kana na marks no ya ne sa but was what na name na wasensua bibi kakra encourage no say oh utumi nya 40 oh ubomodian obenya 50 encourage ni pa no enti obi a wona ne wa abrabo ne mu se wadamfo so obusuani se obi a wafa yonko an na ekọ e wona ne ba ebi ana ontumi empejai banka kakra de na wo ye no wo ye bibi men discourage say ni pa no encourage no because all making progress want obi podi ote onu po onye na dwempo so page ma bi aye bonje wa pa bibi kakra wo tonton but mfaso no eba na se ni nyina se ekọ hand to mouth at least when you kakra wode eko ontumi save bi encourage no se kosoa na kosoa ye kakra be mrebi no ebe peja ama adwuma na yeye ana wode won de bia akotena adwuma otiwe emfaso be na onye oso nema wotwen kra no ontumi fa bi sie but at least the obedi die no saka when wa musa ni panabem enya wa yebu obem na meka asache wa no paye wa wutu banche sa no a obi ko obi ye bi kakra na opese ubu na bem no jade wa ye no jai na encourage say nipa no nko nanim e wom say onya anya ne kese de but o make progress so for us o make progress even though it is slow there but bibia chese kakra no okọ nanim just encourage that person obi ye adwuma dia obi ye adwuma ma adwuma na wo ye no e wom say encheda enfa ye de but encourage say nipa no nkoso a na ebeye sa na wo say okay even though it is slow there I slow but ebeye ekọ nanim so kakra enti amomodene nkrakra mu yenso asiemu ye encourage yourselves ene na bebo ama Ghana akoyie ba nye say aban we nyeye aban we beye aban dabi ye encourage ye ho bibia be kama ama Ghana ya fi antuma pa de French no stop discouraging but modern aso be encourage obia na nipa no atumi akanya ne ho na wa ye ne ese na fata na ni makoyie e de ama no ana pay quote of the day no any there to the ede man jakwa bibia be fa ate bibia kakanka akoko benu musuo kakanka nza za akra no start say otutu sara na otumi nanti ya otuba kwamese na maame fo no ombo msemsa why ade o but obi ba no a one ne won pe no assign ho but still na encourage na ne ba no no obo ne nsema no no obo ne nsema no sa musa akra no ona ekro no yesa afama onua bi yesa afama oyonku bi emu na bem ma mo pa bem buo no munyai enye ensemfata wa asema no pay wo kade atwa obi wo bu obi abem wasori okọ adwuma no so onya nkọ kire afie because adwuma ekọ fa so obi amaso jaisa asem no encourage everyone encourage obi anopay ne nipa no tumi nkọ ne mu abrabo ne mu eno a quote of the day no and the Tuesday morning no ye dey atudwa yankofa wo famous birthday no emfanto aso yeba
Real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Mane!
Hustle FM. The Sports King.
Okay, yanku ani manopay na yamfa wo famous birthday no fanto dwa mfama wo aha Castle 90.3 FM. And as I would do better the TNA uni goalkeeper number 1 Ederson Santana de Moraes. Ederson Moraes a goalkeeper for Manchester City of Brazil. Na Brantie na wanya 29 years. Na the TNA idea was here kind of Sao Paulo or Brazil mining mo be PM or Benfica in 2009 2011 omo fanie pa wo you team ni mu and what you know wo mo de no ekokorere ma tonton Oko Real Ave kakra sana 2015 no was signed by Benfica B ni mu 2015 to 2017 now odade ma Benfica senior team no 37 games and odade ma Benfica and what you know and 2017 Manchester City for first ka ekofa no baye nei abrante and din Ederson Moraes order ede ma Man City na 146 games and order ede ama Manchester City Oko Brazil mani mu am Order 5 games the mom under 23 na sana senior team nim 2017 or started say no wada 16 matches ede ama woma bibia konkan ede ma Ederson Moraes na de tienie who kopia mu our Man City or no ma Premier League na 3 times 2017-18 18-19 and 2020-21 just ended season no and no je FA Cup waje baako EFL Cup waje 4 ewo honomo FA Community Shield waje mienu ewo Champions League there onya NGB 2019 one Brazil eko win the Copa America no eno ehon sem na ye de atudwa ede amountina say wo di obeda one na the kai say Golden Glove no ewo Premier League ni mu waje mienu 2019 2020 and after just ended season no was sign edge ede kan hunti na wo do better one Ederson Moraes and AD obede yento aso na yenkoye ni mu ewo dwumade ne so and wo do better one abrant ni din team we Bakayoko Chelsea for Bakayoko Bakayoko ebeye ni dia ma Bakayoko and when you 27 years you want Paris France or your central midfielder na wo sia kan ede ma Stade de Rennes B Stade de Rennes senior team nankasa in 2013-14 season omo turned in my AS Monaco in 2014 or Boyako Pem 2017 nam ne mo kwankan ye party ma Monaco enu ti Chelsea for hopepre kofa Bakayoko ba 2017 Bakaba no de net yen se na ni no kotodwe no na injury shame Chelsea for kofa ne ba ye for the akwaji boy Baka Yoko Uba Chelsea ni Bakayoko wa mo Chelsea da the loan to AC Milan to loan to Monaco and Sana 2020-21 no woman the call Napoli. Look I said he's back at Chelsea but obeko loan. Now what you call a no na Bakayoko uko loan. Entino I don't want 7 and the to Jadiamon France national team no wa boy youth side in but senior team nankasa there just one game and a Bakayoko abo ede ama France national team no one Monaco eje French Ligue 1 2016-17 season. I Mbappe more time no Jebro Sidibe ubenya Bernardo Silva mo omo time ana omo je French Ligue 1 na Bakayoko eka ho bi oba Chelsea so baje FA Cup 2017-18 season entina we do better when team way Bakayoko and AD obeze mamento aso na men komanim and I want to brand the NFL Jagielka Phil Jagielka one no edi eye birthday na papa ene wanya 39 years no center back na what ne ball no etimi aba awieye na say 2019 to 2021 no body ma Sheffield United but they said here enya ade a club bia ehye nanim ewo ho na Phil Jagielka ne kara ne de do na no bo e de ma Everton but from 2000 to 2007 now bo e de ma Sheffield United 254 games no body more man watch no okwa Everton in 2007 Okoboya Kopim 2019 Okwasemini. Phil Jagielka was the captain for Everton. This period, Oyajuma ye pardon my omo. And what you know, and Osan call back to Sheffield or return to the career in Emuno, or bought just 2 air clubs, Sheffield United and Alfie Everton. About 40 games at the England, the 3 Lions of England, Bibia Konkan was 3 goals, to me at the Emma. Omitina would do better. One of Phil Jagielka and Eddie a year or birthday, where a legend Kassepa at the Sheffield United and of course Everton. Yanko Piemu Ewo William. Eric Gallas, William Gallas, and within the birthday. Now I am France Nitino, nurse William Gallas, and when you are 44 years, when you're 44 years, was your kind Edema Aya Marseille from 1997 to 2001, but joining Chelsea in 201, but Chelsea got him 206. 157 and 9 games in my body my Chelsea or share 17 goals. Or free Chelsea call Arsenal in 206, boy got him 2010. Now, first now so called Tottenham Hotspur 2010 to 2013 and Sana 2013-14 season Korea ne born nebo ewo Pep's Glory ewo Australia. Intine would do better when William Gallas na do birthday. Na France national team no or ball from 2002 to 2010. 84 games no boy was share 5 goals. To me at the MM as a center back. Now I said the one air Chelsea the Premier League ni mienu Mourinho 204 mono 205 206 na say emra Chelsea edane Chelsea Abramovich aha era na start you know na say o kan a players Chelsea for do mo share aduma na say Football League Cup oje ba ko then FA Community Shield oje air ba ko one France edge the FIFA Confederation Cup in 2003 but World Cup as Danny kopim BMC poyo Emma France for and to me Anya World Cup no can who be omoto sumienu ewo 206 that was Ghana's first time at the World Cup no na omoto mienu ewo ho nti na we do better when William Gallas na AD birthday finally birthday ni mu kase pa no nie chocho aha we no eye no pa kese pa no Thierry Daniel Henry, whichever way. Na Thierry Henry, in a birthday, and when na 44 years. Oh, Thierry Henry, now I there no striker, and Prempeh assistant coach our Belgium. Now we see a kind at Monaco. Now in 1992. Ede babe Piema in 1999 no body ma Monaco obe Piemu awo Juventus in 1999 di nkwa ofi Juve ko Piemo Arsenal in 1999 bo Arsenal ko pim 2007 254 games no body ma Arsenal was share 174 goals a day. Thierry Henry na ne modern kwankan and unti Arsenal for 20 de ma Barcelona in 2007. Akobo Barca to 2010, 80 games, 35 goals. And what you know, and Oko joining New York Red Bulls. Na Hoso Kosia Kanye 122 games, actually 51 goals. And after was signed back 2012, another 2012, no, woman rolling to air Arsenal. Was signed Arsenal first of all for my dear by, but we only born in Nano, New York Red Bull in 2014. And we only born in the career anymore, was 600 games, actually 290 goals into Nyasam Ketwa Kram. Na France minor or bought from 1997 to 2010. 123 games, actually 51 goals. Edema Womo. We no or Belgium assistant coach and also was soon the avian but so come Monaco. And in Guasia Puto no quite do Monaco no Johnny Yeko Montreal Impact. I also know Anya ye. Ena or signed Johnny by 2021 ya Saba Belgium say almost signing na for Messi because Adisuano Henry when Suan and Johnny ye. It's no one no and I de add to Johnno na ko pia mene One year snage Premier League mienu 201 202 203 204 FA Cup mienu Community Shield mienu Champions League there omo entimi anyi bi 205 206 no omo tosu mienu ewo ho na kokopie mu so a one Barca La Liga mienu Copa del Rey bako Super Copa de España bako UEFA Champions League bako UEFA Super Cup bako na FIFA Club World Cup so no otumi eje bako 206 World Cup no now can home to us but before that no France ako World Cup 1998 no et me ako Argentina wade World Cup ako ewo hono man Euros nso no wade bako in 2000 FIFA Confederation Cup wasaje bako in 2003 it na would do better one no na AD Obed Day Ballon d'Or 203 otoso mienu ho na bibia ekonkan etumi ede man na would do better wonye mpanyifo na AD Obed Day one a branch in the din and so a day chese Ederson AD Bakayoko ni AD birthday na Phil Jagielka and afi William Gallas and Thierry Henry Daniels only one more and AD birthday and your famous birthday no and emo de ye penemu ede say we do better one great players pan AD birthday Jakopon kwaso anya okese na ombo na afi won so no kwaso a great na ne do akoma so bia Yakopon no more na any Tuesday morning enko emfa ema yenko na fe yenko follow canus no emfa entwa so it's 35 minutes past 6 on Castle 90.3 FM yeba
Castle FM 90.3.
Yamfa local news sabe cancer no yentumi emfa to aso ene no pay on Castle 90.3 FM Kaise Shoni live on Facebook Shono live on Facebook Castle 90.3 FM KASTLE now the 90.3 FM ne de ato aso na watumi ageba Shoni live hobomade asa wo hwe no na all I can wo share na fe unua na nya bia hwe na bibia enso no atumi akonkan ye pa yensha asem Fida Blasters of Ghana camp. Nyame aduma na Cameroon me pacho AFCON Ghana qualified that. Na I qualify e ko bi na say nay I was Ghana bomodin ye pa na nyame adom. Na etumi enya group papa mu akoda na etumi boa e match say wi a enye na che say ade a etumi boa homodin na qualify from the group stage no na bibia etumi akon kan nyame aduma ne e na draw no e ade a etodwa na sade etie nie Cameroon the host a nation into the idea group here in part 1 in part 1 Cameroon will honor be on a host nation. Algeria are title holders on part 1. Senegal our part 1. Tunisia, Nigeria and Morocco. Into way any countries are okay more part 1 ye bet me Eddie and say no born ni mo numa na ye bako. Into part 1 ye bet me yi bako. Cameroon wo ho, Algeria wo ho, Senegal nie Tunisia, Nigeria, Morocco. Into honey part 1. Yanko part 2. Egypt part 2. Oman Ghana part 2. Mali, Ivory Coast, Guinea, and Afe Burkina Faso. Into ye no part 1 ni mwa. Na ye bako. ni aba pot 2 ni mu ni anu ma ni ayi baako enti pot 2 ye Egypt, Ghana, Mali, Ivory Coast, Guinea and Burkina Faso. Yanko pot 3 Cape Verde, Gabon, Mauritania, Zimbabwe, Guinea-Bissau and afe Sierra Leone. Cape Verde, Gabon, Mauritania, Zimbabwe, Guinea-Bissau and afe Sierra Leone. Pot 4 Sudan, Malawi, Comoros, Equatorial Guinea, Ethiopia and afe Gambia. Sudan, Malawi, Comoros, Equatorial Guinea, Ethiopia, Gambia. Entino wo fia na wankasa no obetumi aye wo so no odro ne de aba ne ahwede etie entino anka me no me ya me drop pad anka quickly no me hwe pot 1 pad a Cameroon me for Ghana, Algeria de bi, Senegal de bi, Tunisia Nigeria mempe, Morocco mempe ntinka media ka me dia nka mefa na Tunisia ama Ghana tino pot 1 mefa Tunisia, pot 2 mafa Ghana. Pot 3 Cape Verde wo ho, Gabon wo ho, Mauritania, Zimbabwe, Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone. Tibi hwema nanka memfa Sierra Leone efa nka Ghana ho. Nanka pot 4 no Sudan wo ho, Malawi, Comoros, Equatorial Guinea, Ethiopia and Gambia. Tibi hwema nanka me Comoros a join Ghana. Ti ka Ghana group no kamenya Tunisia, Ghana, namya Sierra Leone, namya Comoros a Ghana ebe top group no. Ewom se Tunisia fo na no ye call AFCON 2019 no omu ye film e the round of 16 by this time round ka group stage de Ghana ye betumi ayom adwuma ye penti wey nyame aduma ne draw no todwa e Cameroon ti no bompa ya no obobi ye pa e de abo my Ghana fi Ghana etumi akwa anim. Intimino Kasai call CK Akono on the Black Stars of Ghana head coach. One around the Dia Sasante, one year head of the national team department. Woman Kopiemo Cameroon and Yamia do my ne Omkakoshe na draw no Bibia to me Akon kan Eddie Ama the Black Stars of Ghana into Ghana. Yenya when you say Nebenya good draw our AFCON I say na Bibia etimi Akko and kan Yamam Kai Samia Duma 3rd September Black Stars of Ghana na kono. Ewo Cape Coast ya Black Stars ebe jina kono. Na yani Ethiopia na ebo eno ya World Cup qualifies a Ghana yani Ethiopia ebo na ya de akaf mpani for quarters no wo mo se referee free Morocco Ziad aya Redouane wo ma emejam ehema game no entimi enkon kan enti yame adoma 3rd September Ghana yani Ethiopia World Cup qualifies no referee free Morocco and eba bedi abofo no ubenya line 1 Axgu Lassa ubenya Akakad Mustafa enafe Jaid Jalal omba beboa ma game no bibia etumi akon kan Ghana nyame ya adoma Ethiopia game on 3rd September no referee for Morocco na game no obeba ba bedi na referee for Morocco bedi Ghana game no na Ghana referee Daniel Lai so ebu ni nketemu akwa mu e game at Tunisia and Equatorial Guinea e de bebo ani e World Cup qualifying mu Ghana referee Daniel Lai ono akwa ko gemna fe big game no wakwa handle na wakwa wone akwasi brobe champion ono fi Ghana be line 2 and afi ayimavo eima wono Benin line 1 no and a 4th referee Legali Adisa Abdul on FA Benin enti Daniel Lai and a referee akwasi brobe champion omo fi Ghana omoko na fe Guinea and that's Tunisia and Equatorial Guinea game no wo makwa koja hema bibia tumi akon kanya no kwa retired referee Alex Cote we PM Ghana ha wono na ye referee manager empemfo atuma boni din so mrana fe Mali and Rwanda World Cup qualifies no one ko enquire referee assessor for that game no nti we so de ono so corner for bibia konkan e de ama referees a ewo on my Ghana emunti no ho sem no enya de me atiefo ewo dwumade ne so yemfi Blasters of Ghana camp na fe yenkopiem ewo hatofo kakache nyame ya adoma kan say the weekend of 10th to 12th September ye bo the CAF Champions League prelims na Ghana ye team akwaji anam no hat to folk na hat for one more barely there's a less than a month to crowd to prepare for the CAF Champions League no na no ne kopia ma Kaleba mankwa wono Heart of Folk defender den smaka kwa to dwa say Heart of Folk game no many abrie pass am kwakote Ghana fo anim no mo kam obi ate say Heart mo game e wa kra hanum say mobi e ma me shop because game a mo no ano edge ni ye pa yentie Caleb Amankwa
yeah on say Africa no born any different be the same as say the make say any we wo team bi wo ni na sisia no so he as team ikuta na like you know mentality ne dey awo so mutie e coach and also here bibia e kan 3 points asem na dey be o kan no yen so dey be 2-3 dem ma ye ko field no so yenim game ya bo lose je hu say lose kwa do nya ye raho sansa na obeshe party over say enye easy man te di African no dey say strong on wo and e be thing say team biba e be free account ma baba be share wa crash post.
Why and some Heart of Folk defender otumi bo Medford ho kama so Caleb Amankwa to just say be a day say Heart of Folk Africa omo kwa no de team bi betumi free ni kro maba so be share Heart e wa Crash Sports Stadium ensi da enti Heart of Folk e kwan bia so no me qualify e de akọ one manim na no achi no e na akọ mo run din e de Ibrahim Tanko what they to just Heart of Folk omo be kwa Africa emre ni o ma fa but omo try na fe omo perfect games be embol with our neighboring countries never akona fe bibia konkan
na me say omo timenya international friend matches because we should have squad na enye omo ina na wo international experience e bia over yi obi ti say mo alasan e bia Caleb Amankwa mo enti say omo nya international friendly e neighbors wa ha uko Burkina uko Ivory Coast omo ina no de oje league no at least omo try so omo no omo bebo 1 or 2 matches be e be ma players no exposure she na be ya omo be hu dey a etwen omo Africa enti no definitely colleagues here kasa enti all these things na ye dey ne be ka bia na wo say kan wa bonti but definitely ne bad advice
enti no coach Ibrahim Tanko HM say Heart of Folk emper friendly game bimbo ewo air continent so at least obe pass obenya ebi obi obanye ebi Burkina for champion ebi Cote d'Ivoire for champion mun pair friendly game bimbo but emrani has far phone tin mpanfo monya arrangement fast na for Heart of Folk emper games bimbo and sana wo mo akwa kopie mu ewo Champions League ni mu nene de to anim enro da say Heart of Folk ade omo squad no omo de akwaka akoma ka fofo na afutu edi nka ho ampa ha squad ni nie goalkeepers near 4 Richard Baidu Richard Atta Richmond Ayi Enafe Benjamin Mensah when for goalkeepers Heart of Folk register more for the CAF Champions League defenders Fatah Muhammad Caleb Amankwa William Denchi Robert Adusowa Mohammed Al Hassan Nuru Sule Laris Ibrahim Raji Ovuka Enafe James Sewonu when defenders Heart of Folk they call Africa no okwa Medford as de tie Fabric Kansabo Chewo Gladson Awako Emmanuel Nete Michelle Sapon Patrick Razak Salim Adams Enoch Esubonten and Afe Salifu Ibrahim when Medford as Heart of Folk they call Africa no woko attackers Victor Edu ewo ho Kofi Koji Suraj Seidu Kojo Oben Jr. Daniel Efiye Baniye Isaac Mensah Ejenim Boateng Razak Ali Enafe Isa Kuka enti Heart of Folk we any players one more come CAF say CAF Champions League no omudom kwa kojinem fa message ne brai ha squad di uhu ne seni na emu ohia na ebekwa se e de ama Heart of Folk ewo Africa reporter yan second se okokopie ma Esperance de Tunis enche bia no ba Ghana ha eba be fa branch ni din enso no e de Precious Boy under 20 AFCON winner no snack kind of my dreams FC o ma beto no reporter yan second no en say ni Esperance form wo mo e de sika aba o man Ghana mu no mo de kwa Heart of Folk wo mo se Daniel Efie ban ya mo pe no na sika okwema etie ne say ene $400,000 any sika omo dia ba say Heart of Folk fonye na Daniel Efie ban ye o mesi akan enfa ema Esperance de Tunis enti ano reporter yensa etumi akan yehwe say no so nsam ete say na yetumi afro that issue ni apa na ma be koso e wo Heart of Folk for come whether say ene omo be jano but I don't think say Heart of Folk baby agree there omo be jai ban ye mu say ban ye nko but kan de ebi wo mu ye pa $400,000 pounds any dollars any scar and no more dia ba ya de ho nsem ni bi e de e ma ye tiefo e wo eye jibedenti squad na e 5 new players and o register for the CAF Champions League no 5 new players and na wamatumi e de akwa na eno ho nsem ani ya de e tudwa e de amamo e wo eye jumedie no so on that note no ma ya fan nsem ne fancy na fe enko pie mu akwafa man somra na ya kwafa nsema hodo ho so efi am ede bani bi yetimi emfa entoas e wo show ne so emfa emma etie for ha Castle 90.3 FM na the 10 Robert Mensah Sports Part 2 maso gusu a wutie ne kwana mfe nsema hodo efi kwafa man so ba no so no ye de bi di atoa so ede am yetie for it's 49 minutes past 6 yeba
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Mane!
Hustle affair. The sports king, the real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Mane!
Hustle affair. The sports king. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Mane!
Hustle affair. The sports king. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Mane!
Hustle affair. The sports king. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Mane!
Hustle affair. The sports king.
okay young queer nim na fe yanko fama no nsema hodo esaka no emfa ntoa so FKK good morning.
Good morning.
Bibia bokode
Bibia dana kwem.
wonderful no pay yanko ani ma no nsem nim.
Yes, I no pay ye kwa nim na nsama hodo a papers no ebobo so no yesu ewura mu na yetumu nchene ede aba ewo dwumadie no so Castle 90.3 FM. Robert Mensah Sport Part number 1. Join ye ewo Facebook Castle 90.3 Castle 90.3 Castle AK ena edikan now the 90.3 no edi asoso na comment share ne like na gusu ahwe na yenkoye nim ye hye na se edi free mail online na no ena report e free Barcelona fo aso ye e ba se e ka twitwiri di a achichiri wo nyina no 1.15 billion no almost one more players ni bi edi account no mu rom e wo Arsenal Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang François Kennedy ho almost one more kono makwa no mo kwa almost one ekuta Philippe Coutinho omo engine na omo jiska kakranka ono omo ja Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang mu na ontimi emeboa Barcelona na omo so entimi agi nkruwa emfansi wona so mail online edisa report na dia ba na no pai ne ekwa enimu wonsem fufuro mu de se Arsenal for omo eruom ewoye Rwanda onim se o hwe PSG before so mbesi akan omo ehihye ya empo sleeves bia ye chi set awodo no a ya tro ekire visit Rwanda Arsenal susu eye bi ene de ba ne se ya de anora empenefo ekokowura mu ema ne contract no extension by 4 years na omo eje aka ho a eyi bia no Arsenal fo betimi age 10 million pounds edi agu won sika mu edi ama bibia ya kama edi amomo de Rwanda fo eye no se ne esi ekwa na no pen so mo ni Arsenal di no etimi asa to form ama extension no etimi aye adwuma mail capital ama men so maka bia edi achro na ye ko won sem from dia Rio Ferdinand ena na no pay ono so atoto kakra edi amane eye grem so ni se o papa yi umpe popo basem nenso umpe obi asem a eno enkyere se oya de papa untimi enka embo na baso so untimi mpo enka nsambo na baso a kwano tum femodin na ekọ wanim na ehu hia se obesa atoto ayampia ne sansensem no ede akire popo banti papa ye friend Rio Ferdinand no yo say ojiri se popo ba eyade oye hungry pa o se eye na koma so ade so no so ode Manchester United ebetimi age nkruwa ede ama bobokuo no na PSG Real Madrid yese ne eyade a crunch talk ebetimi atofom efri ene ekoya sanse no a yebobo nsem no so bebre ede ama Kylian Mbappe abrante no bekasa onkasa ensem no enhyeda empia abontin bebre de nemom de mail eka ema mensusu mahu bi ameka kire na no pe ene se abrante no wonye hia papa efe no Nasa Khalifi oye club president edema PSG no waka kire nse papa enya de a contract no memenya ka semester no semester ediama maintain to for men samfa entie na emunja me na menko wanka baabia o se Madrid ena opeso okoye nti papa ye frɛ no Nasa Khalifi yeso obetu fa na wakwa kopiemu ewo Real Madrid ono ankasa na nyonkofa anase papa oni na nyonkofa no ejira ne naso yie pa Florentino Perez akwa akotwetwe nkomo se na ya branch no oso wontra nti ɛbɛyɛ sika ɛda no so nie momfa mmra na aberanteɛ no ɔmbɛsane ɛmfam san sɛ yɛntumi mpene sɛ wobɛtumi afiri hɔ no free na wabaaba bɛjoin ne mu a pepa ɛfrɛ no mail ɛde saa nsɛm no ɛde ɛbɛyɛ na nɔpɛ ma ka bi de akyerɛ wɔ show yi so na ex Manchester United one director yɛfrɛ no Maurice Watkins papa yi ɔne ne ɛyɛ instrumental paa wuro mu a early days of Manchester United mekyerɛ 1999 ɛba bɛwura mu a 2000 mu no papa yɛfrɛ no Silas Ferguson na nkɔyɛ sɛ kɔbɛfiri Manchester United boboko no mu na wakɔ ɛnso yɛse papa yi a na that time ɔyɛ football director ɛde Manchester United Maurice Watkins no ɔne ne yɛ instrumental paa ɛma Silas Ferguson ɛtena ase ɛma ɛto aso abɛgye nkuru ahodoɔ ɛde Manchester United yɛse papa no ɛyɛ adeɛ a waka nkyerɛ gu ɔkɔ ne krakyi age 79 ɛna watimi atoa ananamu ɛwɔ nsia do a ɛna no pɛ meka bi ɛde akyerɛ wɔ ɛyɛ show yi so na yɛkɔ ɛnum a Ole Gunnar Solskjaer ɛna ɔno nso wakasa sɛ wɔ gidi sɛ ɛnɛ Bruno Fernandes, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Marcus Rashford ɛwɔ sɛ mpanimfoɔ ɛtumi kye wɔn tena se na anim ya wɔn contract no otimi ɛsɛkyerɛ mu na wɔde bi ɛka ho na wɔn sika no so ebi ba bɛka ho ɛde ma wɔn a Ole Gunnar Solskjaer ɔyɛ coach ɛde ma Manchester United ɔsɛ mmeranteɛ yi ɔmombɔdenbɔ no ɛso ani yie panteɛ ni sɛ mpanimfoɔ tena hɔ ma wɔn contract no etimi ɛrane down waa te sɛ Popo badeɛ no ɛkɔ ya no ɛmbɛtumi akɔkɔdu saa level no ɔsɛ Popo ba so ɛka ho ɔhwɛ no mu sɛ mpanimfoɔ bɛtumi aconvince no na ɔno so atumi atrɛtɔ ne contract no mu ɛde ama Manchester United na Naomi Osaka yɛwura mu ɛwɔ tennis nkakra mu deɛ a wonim sɛ French Open no yes adeɛ egu akwan mu a na babaawa no ɛhyɛ akɔkɔsia yɛ nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ na ɛno ɛna yɛse sɛntwerɛni bi every nakuma mu a na yɛsi abufuo paa ɛne ɛkwan ɔfa so ebusa Naomi Osaka nsɛm no ɛyɛ ade anya ababaawa ne dɛ enti ositi ɛyɛ ade a ɔpɔ so kakra wankasa onyaa akɔbɛsɔre mpo akɔ ɛma yɛsi ne bufu yie paa na ɔhwɛ esu paa esubrane a na Naomi Osaka osu no sɛ question a papa no ebisa no anya ne dɛ na ɛno ɛna gyina so ɛma no ɛpɔse kakra sɛ nka onyaa mpo anka press conference no nka obɛfiri aseɛ na nka wakɔ na mmom ɔse saa question no anya ne dɛ ɛne sɛ ɔso obisa no sɛ ne ɔngye ndi sɛ ne fam a waba bɛyɛ no ɛno ɛna aboa ɛma na ya no ɔkyerɛkyerɛ no kakra ɛde kyerɛ nsɛmtwerɛfoɔ ɛma ne ɔtrances bi no ɛnhyɛ da ɛnkɔ yi a yɛsɛ anya ababaawa ne da nka onyaa nka ɔbɛsɔre na mmom esu deɛ ɛyɛde a osu bi yie papapapa na awura mu nso so a yɛde ani ɛkyerɛ mu ɛwɔ nsɛm foforɔ mu ɛwɔ yɛ football mu deɛ a ɛnɛ ɛyɛ ade a awura mu a Premier League clubs ahodoɔ wonim sɛ nsia ɛna ɔmo yɛ sɛ kɔmo de ɔmo ɛkɔbɔ Real Madrid, Juventus ne Barcelona na nka ɔmo ate ɔmo ho na nka European Super League ɔmo agye pene na ɔmo organize ne kama na sika twitwiri die ɔmo nko agye na ɔmo akɔ anya ye wɔn supporters ahodoɔ no ampene enti wuro ɔmo yɛse Big Six no ɛyɛ ade ɔmo asa akɔ back to ɛyɛ wuro ɔmo a European Club Football Association no ɔmo akɔ dɔne ɔmo ama yɛne yɛ welcome ɔmo back a clubs ahodoɔ no ɛka ho esimila mu nyinaa no ɛyade ɔmo nyinaa ɛkɔ na wuro mu a yɛse Juventus, Barcelona ne Madrid deɛ daabi ɔmo deɛ ɔmo gyina ɛna ɔmo gyina a na UEFA foɔ ɛhwɛ no mu sɛ saa sotwe bi no ɛbɛtumi akɔ ɛde ama ɔmo ɛmfa ho sɛ court no ɛtumi awuli against ɔmo no sɛ wɔn bɛtumi agyina wɔn nan so na ɔmo ɛtumi ɛde mpo asotwe bi akɔ ɛde ama clubs mmiɛnsa na Liverpool onim sɛ ɔmo ɛwɔ aberanteɛ bi a yɛfrɛ no Ben Davies na ɔmo hwɛ no mu sɛ last season ɛbrɛ a epra ɛkɔ ɛde ma wɔn no nka brante no betumi ababa bɛboa na nso match bako ketekete kura wanya bi ammɔ ɛno ɛna ne ho akɔhia so mbɛma na akɔakɔpie mu Sheffield United na akɔakɔnya playing time na ɔno nso ade a ne bɔɔbɔ no atumi akɔ n'anim ti dia ba ne sɛ brante no ade ɔmo atumi ɛde na ma Sheffield United loan sɛ wɔntumi ɛnkɔnya playing minute ɛntumi ɛmbɔ na bibia nkɔnkan ɛmfama no na Lionel Messi ɛna ɛna ewuro ma Thierry Henry ɔse ɛnyɛ ɔno ɛne ano yie no ɛde ma PSG so ɔmbɛtumi agye Champions League ɔse daabi ɔmo akyerɛ ɔnom no enyunu paa goals nie ɔmo hwɛ bi na ɔmo so ɛgye bi nti ɛna ɛbɛyɛ a ɛkyerɛ ɔno nso so ɔmo ɛnhwɛ aho kwan na ɔmo ɛmpɛ ano yie bi ɛmfa ma ɛnyɛ sɛ Lionel Messi bɛba ɔmo bɛto ntena no nanso ɔmo bɛkɔ so akɔnsidi goals ɔmo kɔhyia team kɛseɛ ɛwɔ Champions League a ɔmo bɛhyɛ ɔmo na ɔmo ayi ɔmo adi ɔmo firi mu a Thierry Henry Daniels ɔyɛ legend ɛde ma Arsenal kɔbɔ Barcelona nso so kakra ɔne Messi nyinaa bɔ mu hyiakan ɔde sɛ futuo no akɔ ɛde ama ɔde ama ɛyɛ PSG Paris Saint-Germain boboko na Lionel Messi wan so ɛna yɛsi enei the earliest possible time obetumi asi akan ɛde ama PSG no ɛyɛ August ya mu 29th ɛna obetimi abuem game ɔmo ne rem ɔmo ɛbɔ no ɛna aberanteɛ no obetimi akɔwura mu na wasi akan san sɛ yade ne fitness level no after so ɔkɔkɔgye kɔpa de ma Argentina no ɔkɔ nkyɛn kakra ɔhwɛ no sɛ training na ɔyɛ no intensity no betimi apeke up na ɔno nso watimi agyina ne nan so na wasi akan ɛde ama Paris Saint-Germain nti ɔmo so ɔmo mpepere ɔmo ho ɛnrahye no ɛma ne mbebesi akan na mo 29th of August yi deɛ obetimi abɔ awuram na abɔ ne first game debut game koraa ɛde ama PSG no aberanteɛ friend Romelu Lukaku and also GD saying waba back to Chelsea as a player ogyina ne nan so wɔnyɛ suahu yie pa experience no ɔse ayɛma ɛde abuso ɛde ama no enti ɛne ɔbai ɔbɛtumi aba bɛboa na waposo ntena no ɛde ama Chelsea boboko no ɔse ne nyinaa mu no ɛyɛ ade aseda bi wɔ hɔ a supporters no momfa ma Didier Drogba sanse day in day out de bia wada kra kren na wanyane no no afrɛ no sa branches say de wabɛn ɔso timi ɛba Chelsea na sɛ de yesi hia no utimi bɛpo so ntena no ɛde ma yɛnti ɔse ade a Didier Drogba ɔyɛ instrumental pa ɛwɔ ne move a ɔde aba bɛbɛpiem ɛwɔ yɛ Chelsea Romelu Lukaku na de sansɛm no ɛde ba Rafa Varane so wahyɛ training ase ɛde ama Manchester United ɛna nsɛm a ɔka ɛne sɛ Pogba ɛyɛ ade a ne contract no run it down deɛ ɛwom sɛ aberante no ɔyɛ difficult kakra na mmom ogyidi sɛ mmerɛ kakra ɛwɔ ɔmo anim ɔno ɛba bɛbɔ akyerɛ ɔnom ɛde ama Manchester United ɔne ne nua no ɔmbɛtumi aboa ama United ɔmo atumi awini nkuruwa ɛde ama ɛyɛ bɔbɔkuo no na Romelu Lukaku nso ɛna pressure no ɛyɛ ade a yɛsɛ ahyɛ ase amount ɛɛba onyanko gyina pitch no so koraa ɛnsi akan ɛmfa ma Chelsea na mmom Chelsea foɔ no ɛne ɔmo keka nsɛm no nyinaa ebi ɔmo bɛyɛ adwene kakra na mmom bɛnya gyidie ne ahotɔsoɔ sɛ aberante no bɛtumi ahyɛ aseɛ ahyɛ goals no ɛde ama Chelsea sanse ɔbaaba bɛhyɛ number 9 jersey na number 9 jersey no ɔmo taa hyɛ no ɛyɛ na ɛyɛ den de mo ɔmo paa ebi ɔbɛbɔ few names bi Didier Drogba nom Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank mo ɔmo ɛna timi ɛbɔɔyɛ ɛtimi ɛgyigyi nkuruwa anahyɛ soso ntrana ɛde ɛma ɛyɛ Chelsea aberanteɛ nso a yɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ Belarus ɔno nso so wode no ɛbɛka ho Sidwell Falcao ɔmo nyinaa no ɛyɛ ade ɔmo yɛ mmeranteɛ ɔmo bɛbɛhyɛ number 9 a anko ye amfa mo ɔmo Alvaro Morata urentimi ɛmfiri no aberanteɛ nso a yɛfrɛ no Fernando Torres Sanz ɛyɛ ade a ɔno nso so ɛba bɛhyɛ number 9 a ɔno nso ɛntimi amboa ampo so ntran bebree no amfa ma na mmom sɛdeɛ ɛyɛ Gianluca Vialli ɛne Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank Didier Drogba mo ɛyɛ no ɔmo yɛ few deɛ na nso obi a aberanteɛ yɛfrɛ no Romelu Lukaku ɔbɛba bɛka few of them na ɔmo timi yɛ successful no na ɔmo apɔ so ntran ne bi a ɛna anɔpɛ yɛde sansɛm no ɛde ɛbrɛw ɛwɔ dwumadie no so yɛkɔ yɛ nimhyɛ no so sɛ still wotie Castle 90.3 FM Robert Mensah Sport Part number 1 na mmom wobɛjoine yɛ Facebook no ɛyɛ active pa gyina na so share comment no like ɛyɛ Castle 90.3 FM bohyɛ mu na wo nsa akan yɛ a wohwɛ yɛ no na ɛwom ɛwɔ masadeɛ a report ɛba no sɛ Eden Hazard medicals no ɛyɛ ade ɔmo akɔ so a ɛyɛ rwane weekend osi akan deɛ nanso yɛsɛ medics no wodoɔ mu wɔ Real Madrid a ɔmo doctors no ɔmo de report aba sɛ aberante no ankle injury ahana no ɔmo sie ne ba bɛyɛ a thing of the past sanso ɔmo ɛyɛ test ahodoɔ no ɛnya de ɔmo ɛhu empo nsɛmbɔni bia ɛwɔ aberante no ankle no nto ɔmo ɛwɔ nigye paa ɛwɔ dasoɔ sɛ aberante friend Eden Hazard so do sibi egyina ne naso ɛbɔ 66 minutes a na ene bibia wante atenkampɔni bia ante ya obia no omujiri sɛ saa ɛna bɛkɔnti yɛse papa a friend no Carlo Ancelotti wɔhwɛ ne mu sɛ aberante no obenya the best out of him ɛde ama Real Madrid ɛne aberante no so a Mensah ɛde sansɛm no ɛde ba na Juan Laporta so na ɛnora ɔba abɔnten bɛkasa bebree ɔde ba sa ɔho ɛka no ɛde ba yɛka ho asɛm ɛde akyerɛw na asɛm baako ɔsa kaeɛ ɛyɛ ayɔnkofa a ɛda Lionel Messi ɛne Barcelona ntɛm ɔse saa bere deɛ wobɛtumi aka sɛ saa ayɔnkofa no ɛngyina ne nan so biem ayɛ twitwiri ɛwɔ so paa sabiti esi trog so no se ngyina ne naso na ne nyina no ɛyɛ kwan a abrante no ɛfa so ɛkɔayɛ na ɛyɛ Barcelona fo ɛyɛ abrante no so ɛyɛ nte no obetimi aka sɛ ene saa yɔnkofa a ɛda Barcelona ɛne Lionel Messi ntɛm no ɛnya de gyina ne naso saa sense supporters no ɔse ene ɔmo bɔ league no na ebi ehuro no ebi edi ne din ɛto nyombɔne ɛde ma no ebi nso edi ne din ya ɛto nyom papa ɛde ma no ɛkyɛ sɛ ayɔnkofa no ɛyɛ ade a entimi engyina ne naso na anim sɛ Borussia Dortmund midweek ya ɔmo ne Bayern Munich ɔmo bɔ Super Cup ɛwɔ Germany onim sɛ Dortmund ne gye ɛyɛ DFB Pokal no saa nso ɛna Bayern ɛgye Bundesliga no edisi wɔ nanso te ɛwɔ sɛ Super Cup no etimi ɛtɔ fam ɛno ɛna Julian Nagelsmann no coach ɛde ɛma Bayern Munchen ɔde nsɛm abɛto dwa sɛ nei ɛyɛ ade a yɛbɔ Lewandowski ɛne Erling Haaland din na mmom ogyidi sɛ Lewandowski experience ekuta no nti no ɛma no ɛyɛ a bit ahead of Haaland na mmom Haaland ɛba bɛpie mu ɛwɔ Bundesliga no goals ahodoɔ a wahyɛ no ɔbɔ 60 goals no ɔbɔ 60 games na ɔhyɛ 62 goals no ɛyɛ kasa ɛde ma Brantin nti nei ɔhwɛ no mu sɛ ɔmo de bɛbɔ ani na ɔmo bɛtumi ɛdi nkunim na mmom ɔsɛ yɛ big game a ɔhwɛ sɛ Bayern Munchen ɔmo anhyɛ season ase no ɔmo bɛtumi afa nkunimdie wei na ɔmo tumi ahyɛ aseɛ ɛde afiri Wolfsburg so weekend wonim sɛ mpo midweek no mu no ɔmo so ɛkɔkɔbɔ DFB pokal no bi ɔmo ɛne 4th year ɛna ɛbɔ ɔmo hyɛ ɔmo 3-1 bobo kɔ from ɛyɛ Presson ɛyɛ Mensah na mmom 3-1 ni nyina akyi no ɛde ampanifo ɛtimi awo wɔn konsa ɔmo disqualify ɔmo sanse na ɔmo wɔ akonya so ɔmo yɛ 5 substitutions na mmom kɔkɔ yɛ 6 ɛno ɛna ɛyɛ Marco van Bommel ɔno a yɛ coach ɛde mu ɔmo no wanhwɛ referee so ogyina mu no ɔno nso so ɛntimi ɛho a ɛne ama DFB pokal mpanifo ɛtimi disqualify bobo kɔ from ɛyɛ Wolfsburg so ɔmo ɛnkɔ sanse na ɔmo wɔ ho kwan sɛ 5 substitutions pɛ ɛna na ɔmo yɛ ɛna ɔmo ɛkɔ yɛ 6 officially Thibaut Courtois wɔ renew no contract no Ediama Madrid. Yes, ya candian so send ye so etumunchina. Yes, 2026 and or the baby by then no anya 34 years. Na se Madrid for minimum swingina. Na se bibia aye kama. Ye jina so na ye dear see na ya better discussion so.
Boss is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Mane!
Hustle affair. The sports king, the real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Mane!
Hustle affair. The sports king. Battle formation. This is the finest. This is the best. King of sports. Hustle affair.
Okay, Yamana Fayam Fadia Kachenya to us why Castle 90.3 FM 5 minutes past 7. Ye didn't come out Ahodwana Ewo Mede. Sebasha said a think of for my so near a small draw Abeto Jano near the home como Ewo Mede. So Kaiso Adrian channel what if 0244 743143 0244 743143. Audio message in the Fahobe kind Eddie Amal. Shorty live on Facebook at Castle 90.3 FM KASTLE. Now the 90.3 FM no Eddie Atwa so. Remember your folk about to na fe Jenshe and Common as say. Now good morning.
Yeah, Rubby morning.
The Bia Bacodi. Wonderful. Dan, good morning.
Morning, Rubby.
The Bia Bacodi.
Yamiadum.
The Gunners.
Forever.
The Gunners. No.
Forever.
But I'm the Obamyang na Bassa for Bassa most swapping on Bassa for some Obamyang pal.
Rubby, Nkoba a nice deal so.
Okay.
32 years of age now, performance no conform. Rubby guy, he doesn't look like or what I'm a fire in the back. It seems his own concentration.
Are you sure?
I drop.
Maybe ask na team na person be BM na or yes animal.
Rubby am was about my career. But Miss mentioned the mean and Miss Motor me can now is very slow now. Rubby, I doubt that the guy will come back to his best again.
Okay.
Maybe actually the Asia will be on the ball now. At
that
the age of 32 years now.
I asked na hon na the ball na yesa o ko bebe babo pa.
Maybe it was last season, but this season you still down here that you who pre-seasons we. Me who ne activeness. We be on the place we are born once goes in bow. But if you look at their contribution of one way creating now or as well consider. But Obama as one should go in an Arsenal match, it means you don't even see him. And who has on them game more tomorrow. For me, this match point in time, this Uncle Scabby ba. That's Uncle to my possible to move on now. Ruby then come to Marco. But the question is what when about to Marco signing the bill. Because at a stance on Arsenal no on your attractive bill. A copy player cramp on and shouldn't be able to name. Besides, the club is not even willing to spend that much on players. Into Ruby session, I be now or to Uncle to my woman.
Okay, right now, Mamma Shank command fire and fruits na fair here. I'm on an instant crack.
Yeah, Ruby, yen teacher be our monitor show na can show there. Yeah, the one I said they be our show no Ozikan L1 Casafredo and the pay a room of Facebook na akwa say change na Castle FM on Facebook. It isn't a key on your C or a key Nazi ASTLEEL that's or do L home na it my enjoy show no L Ruby. I think that in the one big game Botuma Togo L Germany and then Esha the German Super Cup no Botuma Togo and a team of Borussia Dortmund up against team of Bayern Munich home. Ekopem team of friend another EPO no ma. Yabo onesie another wabo onesie. That is in the format of the community shield and Ekopem team of friend in the French Liga or Coupe de France. No so Yabo Yehuli was a team of Paris Saint-Germain in the Spanish La Liga. Rubby one was one format. What about the Super Copa, the Expander, and what about with 4 teams? Actually, the 4 best teams will play C. Of top 4, 1 or 2 on 1 point. Wasn't or more of like a mini tournament. But Jamina in that big game no to go. Team of Borussia Dortmund once again Mekano up against team of Bayern Munich home. Asha Borussia Dortmund last season coming. Asha maybe I one season a chassis fee from last season. And that man said I want on that match and was we the twilight of the season. Asha Hona. One was a started all man home at a point now. Kayesh team of Borussia Dortmund won't qualify for the Champions League home by how the likes of Haaland, the likes of Marco Reus were granted the result alongside Jadon Sancho were granted the result that team of Borussia Dortmund eventually will qualify to the Champions League stages. And I think that Otumo Bo on Yepa in this particular season, you have only 1 game and I show one first game no and how want to share about 4 goals. One particular player who has been the turn in flesh for teams in the German Bundesliga name Abrante fan Erling Haaland and the number of goals are Abrante need to match in 60 games was about 62 goals for me. I think that one of the player in the team from Borussia Dortmund will be rely on to be going forward at home and actually the kind of players are what around him in get back at the team of Borussia Dortmund will lose Abrante fan Jadon Sancho obotuma there obotuma the step on yaba young Borussia Dortmund on countless occasions Rubby they have lose a whole lot of players still what more grand that result home Permerick Obama young days Waba basic Christian Pulisic a host of other players actually listen or endless list players away from Borussia Dortmund still Dortmund Wabaye that team they have been a force to reckon with in the German Bundesliga back then on any given day season team of Bayern Munich are always favorite are always a step ahead of team of Borussia Dortmund but Rubby ain't team take anything away from team of friend Borussia Dortmund they are one of the sides they can boast of a lot of players and they can boast of high quality players but the kind of standard one they are players that wants to will give on our best. Actually, Brantford, Jude Bellingham, just about 18-19 years in the midfield for team of Borussia Dortmund. One of the players are going for an Obohan, even at the back, the likes of Manoa Kanji, Brantford, and Mensah. So these are players who are integral members at the back for team of friend Borussia Dortmund. Rafael Guerrero, the likes of Brantford, Thomas Munier. These are players on any given day they are playing very well for team of friend Borussia Dortmund. So for me, I think that Dortmund going into this game, they are one of the teams back at this season they started on a high note. One performance now. You expect to give something best for team of our friend Borussia Dortmund. But Rubby, on the other hand, for the Bavarian Giants, and I think that actually team of Bayern Munich from the structure of the leadership, the leadership in their structures in Mensah, and the last week, Kadama said about team of Borussia, team of Bayern Munich, how Ole Ines, the likes of Karl-Heinz Rummenigge Gamunya, with the podium, was the likes of Oliver Kahn, with Jumana, and I think that one of the worrisome issues because actually Juma Ole Ines, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge were to my in the past years, and I think that they have been one of the management another board I went to my board team from Borussia Dortmund very well because actually one day Bayern Munich went to Waji a whole lot of trophies under this benefit actually winning the German Bundesliga or an endless list at home the German Super Cup the DFB Pokal the kind of trophies were to my team of friend Bayern Munich or was even at Europe in the last 10 years we to much about 2 trophies for team of our friend Bayern Munich and actually winning the Super Cup FIFA Club World Cup now or a good but Rubby this is a season here starts out with a different management with a different coach and actually junior legacy man days with team of our friend
Leipzig
was Saka 04
okay
yeah Saka 04 to Leipzig and one of the managers are gradually also all pick up into the podium and Germany were one of the leagues now actually one said that any top notch coaches so what I say from the lower ranks especially Georgian club need days with Mens 05 Obayabo Pemu Ewo team of our friend Borussia Dortmund no so draw for that lad Thomas Tuchel in the Obiaro Bonizin arguably he's the best manager currently in the world actually maybe no so sure as if no so be that is the trait of team of friend another the German coaches even Hansi Flick coach of the dugout the team of friend Bayern Munich baby or sure as if He was unknown, just that no assistant coach in the national team. Osha Asa no be the Champions League with Bayern Munich, and whom the Winston side or building the Bayern Munich setup. For me, I think that Esha Brantel from Julian Nagelsmann at a point to own a good offers for Real Madrid, or any age, or any pedigree as a manager win to Marco, but maintaining himself in the German Bundesliga, or build that Winston name for himself. For me, I think that one of the managers are going forward. We will have to watch him next season of play, or to my boy. But in this particular game, Esha team warfare no Bayern Munich, they have a whole lot of other players. I because them one place on any given day, they are better, they are high standard above team warfare no. The other teams in the Bundesliga, actually the likes of Robert Lewandowski, Kingsley Coman, the likes of Serge Gnabry, these are players are on any given day they are playing day in day out for Bayern Munich, and they are players of one quality no was really pa. And the big test there between our Brighton friend Robert Lewandowski up against Haaland in that game, because these are strikers are arguably actually they are like they are pap. Another actually the competition between them. The last season, Haaland or Shenim Dobo to Maji, the goal king in the the Bundesliga. And for me, I think that Haaland and then Lewandowski want to take the shine away from the game.
Okay.
Going forward in the Rubby, I think that actually Borussia Dortmund how we to start this particular season now. They have started on a very good note, but I trust Bayern Munich how they started on the season. They would always want to win every trophy up for grab in the Bundesliga. They always want to win any trophy in Germany. For me, I think that I'll go in for Bayern Munich, and I'm seeing a Brighton for Junior Legacyman winning his first trophy as a
manager.
manager.
Start here. They say Kwasa weekend.
Oh, that's Bayern Munich.
Don't you say we're the right time for Dortmund to beat them?
Bayern Munich no Paris Saint-Germain in the last 2 years. What start season now? They don't start on a very good note, but they end on very good.
And
note.
on a little for the Ayama PAG. You know, that's the right time for Dortmund to beat Bayern Munich.
But Dortmund is one of the teams that Rubby you can't trust them.
Okay.
These are expected that Dortmund also what year human. Actually, the number of games away share we expect that Borussia Dortmund to my human now. Want to in the last 5 games, Borussia Dortmund will lose in the hands of Bayern Munich. For me, I shall watch on 4-3, 4-2, 2-0, 1-0, or endlessly some kind of ball or doors. But for me, I think that team of fun Bayern Munich going forward, I'll push the Bayern Munich they can win this particular league because most of the coach at the dugout for team of fun Bayern Munich, Julian Nagelsmann. I'm praying that you can just win this particular game for team of fun Bayern Munich.
Right now, ban out in the can so I say Azali 6:30, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich. It told you what the Signal Iduna Park, a Honor game no. To the Super Cup final. Esansupo Ebaso Ewo Dortmund Ankasa backyard. So definitely everything shows that Dortmund is winning this game. Dortmund should win this game. Now Bibia Entimi and Kwankai and Famomo. Dan, my memory also now for yet to me and to us on on this game, your prediction on that game now.
I think actually Borussia Dortmund they are losing a lot of players in the match in the morning. We'll call it a much weaker squad. Because actually Thomas Munier, Julian Brandt, actually Axel Witsel Munina, actually Matt Hamels Munina, they are all unlikely over to now with Akanibi. And it seems that they'll go in this match with a very much weaker squad. Like actually Bayern Munich and Benjamin Pavard and the Lucas Hernandez, now Corentin Tolisso. These guys they are not even probably apart from Benjamin Pavard, no. Those other two senior one share that 1 year other players you to 1 year the starting 11 for year Bayern Munich no. But say the management change in a way to Mwabana because under Hansi Flick you to me in the last 4 matches so Bayern Munich to Borussia Dortmund hands down. Okay. But then with Julian Nagelsmann it looks like he's now trying over to now win what it team now say to get the understanding no. But unlike the other side on Dortmund gradually no. What started season will be acquire way to more for that home buzzing. And then one player this season, since last season, within the Dortmund setup has been I went to Haaland. And actually Haaland started season when in about 2 matches Ruby way to Mama and 5 solid goals. And then almost goes near some Ninsa. So it means actually attack and Bayern Munich one front and also Dortmund attack for attacking front no. He also two now consider but for me say actually the quality of Bayern Munich was it but Ruby he also two now wise and Kakran was Dortmund. But I'm expecting these are the trophies at Dortmund 1 run-off matches in the bottom a winners are calling. So maybe I'll be tipping Borussia Dortmund the bottom the winner the winner over in this match, you know, even though they are playing a much weaker squad in the
Dortmund to win.
Yeah, Dortmund to win.
Wonderful. Mami and run the other Kwesiba for KB on FM. Wababa Besaya no pay. Mami mana kwaba now quickly on this game no. Minya ni take. I say no yanya buying bako and a Dortmund too. Yan share this game. DRV where Super Cup was Germany. Abontin so. KB, good morning.
Yeah, morning, Mrs. Ruby.
Bibi awakọ deɛ. Ai, Miss Ruby kama kan. Ai. Bibi awakọ deɛ.
Okay, nyamina adum.
Nyamina adum, wonderful. Right, yankomo ayedi, mami he bia won so de o de be fa de angle o de ba.
Yeah, my brothers know I touch on the matches and I'm a padam was share one thing that Chelsea fans in when you are GA pa. Nah, it be most when you want in Yadren. My brother, my children, a quote, the motivational quote.
Yeah.
You able to make quote, mama.
Okay. Me fa quote na mouse here na. Mama share. Okay. So, our quote no was never discourage anyone who continually makes progress, no matter how slow.
Sure.
Yeah.
And on this quote, I'm going to introduce my topic on Romelu Lukaku.
Okay.
It was under that on your exclusive interview. Yesterday na all grant interview on the life that he has lived. Yeah, long time at Oba Chelsea. If you remember, he is that Oba Chelsea in 2011. Romelu Lukaku, he was about 18 and 19 years old, and a lot was expected from Romelu Lukaku. The Obotumwa Babeshe Chelsea, one squad now, what lived the Abramovich era in winning trophies. He would want to come and make a statement, but in that, can you trust a 18 years boy and a 19 years boy all Babeshe Chelsea squad 2004 2005 and from 2003 to 2006 you could see that Chelsea wait to watch the Premier League twice. So can 18 years boy and a 19 years boy come and make a statement and what was people expecting from Romelu Lukaku? Obey a lot was on his shoulders. He couldn't give what he was expected to do. And so at some point, he had to go to West Brom, okay, Canada, Everton, and the rest. Now, say, Ebisam Ende, Romelu Lukaku, there, Abazina Wetum, Oza Kani game, who another has Romelu Lukaku improved? These are the questions that people are asking. And the answer to this question is yes, Romelu Lukaku has improved. Chelsea will hear Romelu Lukaku CCR. The answer is yes. Chelsea needs Romelu Lukaku because baby Chelsea Thomas Tuchel baby oba for team no oze kwekoduna means that he will need a player who will take them to the next phase. And in the yebetche as a Corinta and the Chelsea won't hear Romelu Lukaku. Na nkofu hu as Inter won't hear Romelu Lukaku. And this is one thing about Romelu Lukaku. Now tactically say I heard Chelsea time on a world ball last season now. If you check one anchor say one goals our share, Chelsea scored 58 goals. 33 of those goals came under Frank Lampard. 25 came under Thomas Tuchel. 24 Chelsea conceded 36 goals. 24 came under Lampard. 12 came under Thomas Tuchel. And so with this stat, you could say that under Thomas Tuchel, Chelsea were not scoring, but they were defending very well. Under Frank Lampard, Chelsea were scoring, but they were conceding. And so say, I heard Chelsea team niye pa. People are saying that Thomas Tuchel plays the 3-back and in transition from attack to defense and or change called 5-3-2. And it's not that Thomas Tuchel obey 25. It means that no defend them quoting. And here obey obey the Bushamaka. No create a chance. They were creating a lot of chances. Chelsea created 32 big chances. And say Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, Christian Pulisic, Mason Mount and his squad now, they were not converting the chances. And that is why we didn't see much of Chelsea. Until after the end of the season in 2020-2021, and Chelsea will give us 58 goals. While Leeds United, Crampo was 62. Because if you put Leeds United, you put Chelsea on paper. There is no way you would tell me that after the end of the season, Chelsea should score less number of goals than Leeds United. And so, if you look at that perspective, Thomas Tuchel said that he has to get a proper striker, someone who can give him goals. And Erling Haaland was the prime target and Lukaku was the second target. And Makadama it links me back to your local league and your local teams. Normally, what per players are, all that they know is first target. You always have to get an auxiliary and a second one. So first one
yeah, then you move to that.
And that is planning. We call that planning. And normally you're confused with preparation and planning. Maybe I could local league with hard to focus.
Yeah, yeah.
And so Romelu Lukaku is back, and now he's back to Chelsea. He has improved a lot. One thing that he brings to Chelsea squad and the Chelsea team, the physical strength. Say actually Romelu Lukaku he brings that physicality that, and they say by EPL a lot of defenders, they are very strong, and so if the Pilbima will bully some of the defenders means that you have Romelu Lukaku at hand to do those things. He has always said that he believes in his abilities. As a crowd can play when you there. Say if El Bobo was sure Romelu Lukaku, that's a defender. Emma Ozinensen hold you up. You give him space, you are doomed. Romelu Lukaku out of the way. And this is one thing that about the EPL physicality. It will help him very well. And so the moment you give him that chance to hold you up, Romelu Lukaku goes. Now the second thing that he also brings up is that say Romelu Lukaku, he's also a good link-up player. Say Chelsea one front line now. As a Romelu Lukaku under Jose Mourinho, if you feed the win to Man
City. Come that question.
Sure. If you feed the win to Man City, say Jose Mourinho most of the times he was playing that defensive tactics. Another Otap pedo defend, then he relies on counter. So one thing that it was worrying Lukaku in there. Lukaku, whenever you leave him up front, that's a agent uncle. You remember that work that Romelu Lukaku in the first touch cry.
Yeah, very poor.
Or travel 2 meters and not 3 meters. And but actually in the year, Romelu Lukaku is not like that.
Yeah,
it has changed totally. And so that time na Ebo man up front. Ebo man it means that in the first touch now crampo Obama or other opponents. So then it means that the team will always be chasing balls. Debian the teams will chase ball, but in day, if you put Lukaku there, and they have also derived a tactics for him. Coaches now was around Romelu Lukaku. So Equa Belgium, they played a 3-4-3.
Okay.
Now what about Lukaku? You can always see Kelvin De Bruyne approaching Lukaku.
Right.
You can see Torgan Hazard approaching Lukaku.
Okay.
You can see Eden Hazard also approaching Lukaku. And so what I want to emphasize in there, space now other Lukaku. Hold that play. Not the player that he's inviting.
Yeah.
It is always close.
Okay.
Unlike United 17-18. Lukaku Jeboape, you will find Rashford apart.
Right.
They are wide. Yes. And so couple with never start on yet. Rashford and any other player from Manchester, no way, too wide.
Okay.
They were not much closer. So action Inter Milan also goes 24 goals, 11 assists.
Yeah, Lautaro Martinez.
You saw even Alexis Sanchez have to bench back. You can see it.
Wonderful.
And so always they were close. It is Onya hold that play or flickable on the pay. They are there to help. Then he will run into spaces. And so this is one thing that he's bringing. So Chelsea one set up here. Timo Werner.
Kai Havertz.
And as a Caribbean and Kwafunkai, I kept by Leverkusen time about the Europa.
Okay.
He had a conversation with Kai Havertz.
Okay.
Even coming to Chelsea. Then he told him that he likes his play.
Wow.
And so already there is a communication.
I'll link.
And so we'll meet it. And so I heard Kai Havertz play now.
Okay.
When he moves inside that, he will always pull up defenders with him. And the space can be attacked by Romelu Lukaku. And so these are things that we are looking out for Lukaku. Nobody mosaic. But mind you, he also creates very well.
Okay.
So Lukaku gives you pace, he gives you speed, he gives you movement. He's very flexible. So Chelsea have a better striker now.
Okay.
Devoid of any injury.
Right.
But one thing that one function went to me there, I've talked about the positive side. I can never go without saying the negative side too. History doesn't back Lukaku.
Okay.
If we have something that we call the mental block.
Okay.
And Chelsea one shot and Rubby, and I miss Rubby.
Rubby na
say I heard nimpa bia yan fan say even a cultural exams crampona ebia a failure. The next one, correct, I am Sheshoka.
Pa.
So that is why, and they hear psychologist out to more psychian. In think of Lukaku, I own too much pressure. So he has to break that gene.
Okay.
The pressure no to will cope with. Then lastly, no is a win. History so on Shadan Bakan. Say Ashe Wabra Crespo. Of Inter Milan not Chelsea now.
Okay.
I'm not talking about even the numbers. I'm not talking about
the
number nine. I'm talking about I'm not talking about the jersey number.
Okay.
I'm talking about Crespo from Inter Milan and not Italian Serie A, not all about the Premiership.
Okay.
Look at the goals that he was giving to us in the Italian Serie A. But Bain, we didn't see much. Shevchenko.
Hey, Mourinho, play Shevchenko.
Play Shevchenko.
I won't play.
I won't play Shevchenko. Play Shevchenko.
Abramovich.
No, I won't play him. And so, Nusubai, we didn't see much of him. We saw Shevchenko. He was very good.
Okay.
But over Chelsea, he went. Maybe you can make an argument for him, but he went now. Napoli,
yeah.
Juventus. That is not the Gwen that we saw in Chelsea. Okay. You can say they are not twilight of his career. Maybe are winning, but we have seen people who are giving up. So even look at Edison Cavani, Crowbey.
Yeah,
you can see that. So you are guaranteed of goals.
Okay,
and so he went across with Italian Serie A the source of fight, and so Lukaku has to break that jinx. All in all, Chelsea have a good prayer and all that they need. Need a win injury free season.
Okay.
But for me, I'll make a bold statement here. Lukaku will win the goal king.
Right, and now, but I said the last time I saw 25 goals. I'm forced to debut that. And you know, Lukaku to win the goal king. You heard him say this weekend again. Arsenal over to me. Asia kind be. I'm found I'm an 70. Now I'm referee me hello can news. Now Castle 90.3 FM. Robert Mensah Sports Part 1, and I would see you nearby.
Real Pulse is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Mane.
The Sports King, the Real Pulse is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Mane.
The Sports King.
Okay, Kaisen Phoenix Insurance. If I hope I'm not free, one more MWA power matter and Chamatono, or mobile to me, as so more Pedawa John. So now be to me, a conkai open insurance company. Other home bomb to me, a boy or Dutch and 70 dear. Ne Phoenix Insurance. Make a chose nay, and a padia be our bra when you're one tray and one quanco insure. Within some space of time, and none in there to me through fire accidents. Be able to me and see what bra. Boy, and until I was out of Cobo Air Phoenix Insurance, no more it's me born to now policies. No, I there a boost to be prepared. Copebie now Dutch Enkoye and a fire insurance to her, motor insurance, accident, marine, engineering, now for bonds. No, Copebi na fa unko semubi na emwa ye pa. No mo se we to me craft for phone no to me out to policy ni bi awo so. E wo mra wo bo star 389 star 79 hash. Tienie pa star 389 star 79 hash. And I say for phone ko Play Store and App Store. Na ko download the Phoenix Insurance app ni bi na bebia entimi enkon kan fama obe hu machi kon Cape Coast ya UCC Science Market no woman no na AD enhwe obe fresh 0504 865 0504 865 and after 0246 822 619 0246 822-619. Phoenix Insurance. Ehun komo ena meneu edino. Menko FK wana fe local news no. Mete say how to folk place ni bi kasa say ya. Aya na mi cheda ntiase. Africa no born FK ke say yan league na ya born ahụ. Na minim wo de yentie da two voices anope boy na ye ni hu komo. Orani dia de Ibrahim Tanko advice or de Kodiama how to folk for no and afi ye kente caliber mankwa say Africa ne bono and to say league na different de entie no
yeah also Africa no born any different be the same as they say the can say any bu or team bi wo ni na sisia no so he has team ikuta na like you know mentality ne de awo so mutie e coach and also here bibia e ka 3 points asem na de bia o ka no yenso de bia 2-3 de ma ye kofodo no so yenim game ya bo lose so ye hu say lose kwa draw ni a ye raho sansa na obehye party o say enye easy man te di Africa no de even say strong on wo and e be team team biba e be free akonto ma baba be share wa crash post
obia asebo no the same difference be but how to folk less than a man to play Ibrahim Tanko si omo pa eye friendly games bi mo enye Ghana heya omo travel no mo pa countries bi were around no more friendly game.
Let me say also Timenya international friendly matches because the usual has squad now and yeah international experience be over you obi to say more alas and be a caliber mankwa mo enti say omunya international friendly our neighbors ha ukọ Burkina ukọ Ivory Coast so mo ina no the OG league no at least we try so mo no mo bebo 1 or 2 matches.
Okay, and yeah, they kind of have squad not to job, but I say the Gladstone wako a newly player, signed player, or my register for Africa. You know, because one from Wafa, no so I can't be Kofi Koji, they can't was my Kwan Saba, Heba Bessia, kind Eddie, Ama had to folk. About 5 new players now had to folk to me. I involved with Africa, yeah, or Ekwe. The squad now, but no Benjamin Futu, I can't say, but FKK, I less than a month had to folk, almost squad the Amudi Kuni, and then some who advice I would want pay for the mom.
Yes, I feel say has for more ambitious for me. Usually league boya. That is Casa no mweka. So say side GD Casa no. Me idea unhia ye pa bibia ya sase subiano. Unhia say obeju hwadi na waka positives edi amamo at least ade betimi push you unu obi ekokwa de bia say the coaches ne ka no. Okwan no a unkoka so kodi but unse benpenso has ejina no I believe say enye sa kasa ni biem enye kasa na oso mo keka me medical kasa omo akwonchenchen ache Africa omo afi in the Champions League nim say over a decade ni so 2009 mu ho a Papich nka oya bebeji league ya omo pam no ma look abe finish ye the G no omo ekwa ba don say free work on has G league no IBB oho until 2015 ehun say confederation and omo kwa Champions League proper the first time omo ko bi ni since 2009 2010 until kebeya Caleb sakasa no for me kamepa nkomo kan wo dem mo kan mo akasa mu dan so me ba be kan abontene what it means
is the same
o be kan say ya unsa abontene o kan supporters itie yenso so aye wa ha ni itie ayesa o set president wo di bibi eto se wo home de obi aba obechi nanom no se esa na ankoba sa ekoye draw krampo na ekwaye nsem bebre e di ama o invite obeka say uninvited pressure at the bow so pressure here because so can't to say wo de home de o chi obi a hye nti ye ba behwe no ye nim say wo behye nti afa wo hye ase na wo twifa oboa na ekoye draw o mo say na ase akonto na wutu no already u feel eba but e bia ka wo betimi anya a very good two legs because two-legged affair what it means is say both are first ni na no obe have a very good game now we winning now dia ko anim not only home obetimi winning home one obetimi winning home two na mo obetimi akochewa shot three
na ko na some shot three na ba na be shot last we film
so the here pa
Ghana no sa dwen nti entimi nye free etimu de obi akasa na me home enti no nka weather say me kwa we akwa winning na bia me home obi entimi say me home
say bi obehye no akobo draw
but I think the home no is very much important
sure
because I the racehorses are clubs ni bi more one now who home advantage you know sometimes yeah you capitalize on it
Obia be fan home advantage
even across Europe last season the Champions League now your boy now Simba for instance we say ko won home now they were very very strong so yeah alio e ho na eba ho a when you that 3 points is obetum na waji so if you can build on that so if you home na eba home but say kwa way at least makes my federal recommend you 100% so get a very solid home performance ekwa way na at least a draw obetum po wa ball you won't get
now home not to be send on home
definitely will be said it's our strategy
okay
and to obiana na ekwono botum afero botum oza in the game ni so I would agree with him
right FKK yes.
So we say ensheda anya boni p enya boni p say home ogba obehye say e be example kra feel say probably baby omo pick up some board we buy no omo home games no e be difficult my opponent e bia obegina no so na dia kan but ye league ya ye boy kra say opponent bi mu kokofa victory ewo ho even get Olympics because some nyina share the same but still it has home game and no lose enti yenya abotema ye di kan ka say pressure bi a enye necessary no eni so mo invite ball mo ho I prefer say players no omo ni mo coach mo ebe ya adwen on be fa plans ade e betimi aboa momo a solid first round game abo.
Okay.
Because the year first round no head on and here pa ye no free ho making sure say we a very good 2 legs abo. If ye dear any abontin dear ubetimi ahye bibire wa but you betimi akwa koyi nsuso e wa away said the elali mu elbow game no omo ba omo the answer we sometimes ko betu kwan first to wo kwa away no ko ye adwuma no wo ho e ho no pa mom ne hia
nso se ball na enye hu se ball na e ball ane no bi na e ball Africa ball the same
se kasa de sitting and top
of enye the same oh
ai enye the no nyam boy
Africa no ball ane e leg enye the same
afi no bebo o say the same football na no mo bo e bia football no brand ndi no na bia
esa but the ball na e ball na bia na ball Africa
11 na de ball but kokodru okuna no a ubonso obi aboaboa no yie na ball no difference wom
okay
ti sa ho boaboa no na mpese omoni ku hu yie na omo eye enye kasa bebre o say anam kasa o ya ambitious but sometimes e be over
okay
e ba be ha adwene ase ubenya confidence no ma no bro so a opponent kwa umfa respect him no and then also a very very vital so be respect your opponent said you baby no betimi aba be ha adwen obetimi abe cause upset say o mo ni down ho so on that aspect also be very careful now preparation no mom etimi agina na so me has betimi aye
yeah the squad no the squad is okay
squad no o say enu ana isi omo wo enu anu no didia de be na say adapt so an experience glassing there na feel say a relief un say any a foot to be air co into no ababa be shame no probably be on me mouth that power that energy that physique a foot to the be mouth but then the flexibility you joining the attack you create a lot of spaces a lot of chances probably be a no has create chances said you in their games you know say sometimes and shut down mabibre because most of some rely on infringement free kicks any sign your man say corners no ye ba be we no the corners she goes to be pa eno ne ade omo edidi funu ni na important but ubehia going on Africa no ubehia say all over your team no be bia department bia no be solid at least be bia betimi agina na so on betimi aye de but kasa no more din kakra so
okay right kebi yam share Africa ne born ne Ghana leg na difference nim kalba man kwase difference nim
yeah Miss Ruby Africa number na yan hade number na if obi akacho the difference woman na difference maybe then with the difference woman na difference for me the same ball and obo that is one thing that or a fact then na ball na no na ball but on facilities wise or different
okay
especially the pitch itself. I don't want us to go deep into that. We will deviate from the topic itself. But Ebisa, I'll answer you in two. Yes, born is in na born in a yerbo. Obiabo born. But facilities in the on your pet that if it had not been that, can they a footing and management and the manager one per day be a sign contract and another apply when you treat campo or abroach. And so this is one thing it comes to play. Now the money aspect too also sure.
Okay.
The monetary aspect and if it's not there, place mind you, one lifespan in playing football very short, about 30-35 years. Now each hour until say in this Ghana are your beds in game. But for Heart to Folk, one squad now about 30-man squad. I've watched Heart to Folk almost all the season.
Okay.
My on TV though, my son on pitch though. One thing that about watching them from the stadium there, you see a lot of things that when I watch your TV. One example that I'll give you, the FA Cup final, our boy. Say a foot in the planet in our boy. Say a shiny be a TV but Mpim da Costa. Okay, check Kofi Mensah there. Move on corner right.
Oh, okay.
And that is where a football one planet
okay.
And Sebakaya, they were teammates in Karela.
Yeah.
So he knows him very well.
Yeah.
And these are things that Eshe TV but on the pitch you will see.
Okay.
Or dive course on open chibon. And so how to focus on the pitch, for me, they've been good this season. They've dominated this league and are waiting to conquer league and winning a double. On the aspect of goalkeeping, I think they have relatively good keepers.
Okay.
Richard Atta, Rich Monaina, no confidence na me suspect from kakra. Yes. Suspect from kakra. Richmond his confidence is suspect for me. And the keeper one coach Samuel Gwedu was apart from the Heart of Folk teaming. So I don't only first level be a goalkeeper but choose Richard Bedu
when Yanaka.
And so if he's back, I think it's good for him. Okay. I think Richmond will be relegated to the third choice.
Okay, and I can be say
sure, you will go to the third choice. So automatically, until they be approved, otherwise I will train him.
Okay.
If he proves anything differently, that is where he will end his spot on the second AE. And so for goalkeeping, for me, it's okay. A little bit good.
Yeah.
I check the defensive aspects and the defense and so on. They've added Kunedu Yadom to it. They have
Kunedu.
Okay, he's not part.
Yeah.
They have Mua Lassan. Yeah. They have Adosoa. They have James Sewonu.
Yeah. William Denchi. Nuru Sule. Ovu Larry. Yeah.
The right back.
Yeah, right back.
More problem kakra.
Fatau
is doing very well. At some point, every season now, he was off color. But Otumo obey but Gini position because Larry Sumaila had to focus what our friend Calvin De Bruyne. Obey Gini position. Wabra Costa package. Sure. But in the Fatau boom very strong obey G position. But I heard Fatau yeah. Still, action or pitch that ne recovery rating over form.
Join the attack, and he's very good.
Very good. And you have to strike the balance as a coach. One thing that makes you very different from the rest of the coach is the balance.
Okay.
So and strike the balance now, it will be very difficult for you. Indeed, you'd have to consider whether if say Fatah will join attack and that, then it means that you would have a player who will be covering up for him.
Okay.
In covering up, and when na a Nuru Sule or your suspect
mistakes. Easy.
And so the moment you don't get your defenders in the left center back, no right center back, and surround you over kana Fatah walk na one two man cover, then it becomes a problem. And so for me, watch your right hand side in the kakra. Not when any player that can augment that squad and that position will be better. Fatah first choice, yes, but say any player. Oh, Boberman, even competitioner, he will also give his best.
Okay.
On the left-hand side, William Denchi is not a proper substitute for Randy Ovoka. No. Africa, yeah, one was a walk break. See, Ruby, anything, and they say, Azar or my teams, go to watch a league and I watch any competitioner. One aspect that you can't take it off is squad depth.
Yeah.
Now, squad depth and on your quantity
quality.
Very, very important. Especially playing against these North Americans are way too more prepared. They even spend a lot of money and they pay it out.
We're free Brighton about.
Scar warfare was about 20.
Yeah.
Now, and you pay it out na air by about you can't come and meet over there. And so the left back. William Denchi can't run you over solid.
Okay.
But on Quay Empire sometimes no problem on Kakra. Or changing a board Richard sometimes.
Okay.
So Asha. Heart of Folk won't go now consider against Olympics. Makwame Boateng Jibo on the finish.
Yeah.
That ball simple. Consider my pass which was called transition very quick. But Ujinjina do kakra mo be finish. And so that aspect you have to. Tina me feel there was Dennis Kosa was in contention. And so for me it's very good. Caleb Amankwa joining also Otumo but even the midfield Otumo Sambo center back so he can play the right back and other stuff. For me they have relatively good squad but the attacking aspect.
Attack. My man asked me phone lines. No, share attack. Call us now. Start it. Free. 0332097278 0332097277 0244408046 and at 0244408354. Heart of Folk were less than a month to play in Africa. Almost squad ninye. You have shared home common after the now with the way forward for Heart of Folk Africa. Good morning.
Miss Rubby Van Persie, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Oh, by the grace of God who created them the net, I and you and the workers inside Castle FM, how are they doing?
Oh, we are all doing fine, thank you.
Miss Rubin, truth is truth. Force is force. Heart of Folk is my team. The set, the players, they don't qualify for continental matches. I'm telling you, this place in this country, I'm telling you the truth. One day you tell me that the truth I spoke is truth. Thank you very much.
Thank you too. Good morning.
Good morning, Ababa Miss Rubby.
Humble Lion.
I'm Bob Bemedin.
Yeah, it's you, one pay.
I mean, sure, my fam, but I keep pushing on my Ghana.
Yeah, that's a baby.
Mamma for our queen, yes, so man can't check out to supporters or keep push out there. No, what preseason, yeah, Baba Yawaha. You have to focus support for Magna, Pedica, Kappa, Bernard, and Panton, in Pinkishon, and Pamon. Let me African aircraft, send a pass now, but I could an aircraft, confidence. Not as I what I couldn't issue. It should be shown more almond to me and gave you papa. The way a person meaning that coach not catch on there, team you'll be shame your young point and no problem. Yeah, person no problem. To make sure, say, above our Bonma, I do maintain the community game. The first through and found home, not born a robot.
Okay.
You'll be African.
Medasi Bebre, good morning.
Good morning.
If I told you, baby, are free.
Maxwell, Elena.
Maxwell, didn't you?
Any other bumpire, my car. The Mamma, I wonder to walk Africa. There's no here. No, there's no ball. Not Africa, who go to Shahar. What prayer could you pay? I'm to second a prayer. What was it? And tomorrow, I want to walk about.
Okay.
When you tell me, Africa, you will be able to
okay. Medasi Bebre, good morning. SM. Me who you pa SM.
And the person is Maswa. Miss Ruby. I put you can know how to hold me here.
A higher foot.
On the Ghana player.
Oh, my, yes, I'm meant to mention. Oh,
my pastor Ghana player for the now.
I Ghana
Miss Ruby, I am sure that public about
Pa, oh, not day.
Miss Ruby.
I
am sure not to bad in or bad on water.
Aye.
Ah, no Ghana for Miss Ruby was all no, but then on public, you get our home. No, to the Miss Ruby. And then I get that for no talking.
Medasi Bebre, I, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Me patcho din baby are free.
Kenya uses.
Boss ain't you.
Miss Ruby has and some there. Yeah, first say, oh my idea, but me prior back on man son I am ya first say, me today. Ya papa. It sounds a boy. This is your boy. Even though say press won't be back, but your born home de pa.
Benjamin a foot now kind of has.
Benjamin a foot na making. They has for an idea, so went to me and the prayer and Cassata. Put me all co free, son. Hey,
okay.
Medasi,
good morning.
Dana, 30 minutes sports presenter, host and a commentator. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. As a Khalifa, the taxi driver.
Fantastic.
Yeah, okay.
I'm a chat boss now. I think it's a or half years. Yeah, Mama, we get in outside in Casa has players 20 from Africa. You are Ghana Hana, a son of African activity, over Ghana, players. And so, Omoko, and so are they telling me to overcome onto African Tapia? I feel by what you
okay.
Master, it's about confidence between them players. No, your players, Master, you can play. But the answer like you're going to make impact. Not to add up to numbers.
Okay. Medasi Bebre, good morning. Aquarium organizer.
Good morning, Miss Ruby. Welcome today.
Me who ye pa aquarium yentio.
Catch up go from aquarium chian pa.
Ya Josu Bebre.
Miss Ruby. CK, ordinary squad be and why you can want some pa.
Pa.
Imla one for walk myself pa. Or Jan Punch a man of Storco. Miss Ruby, my photo. This is a match in our baron. Mamma says, squad in our we know. What I show Butu Abuagana?
Yeah, so she.
You would say one. And on I said the empire but it. But marching the other about Modern Ghana Blaster in Queens in Oya. Yeah, the eye.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The patch didn't baby are free.
I just remember Mukashe Mina.
Ebo ain't you.
About has 24 battle. Say, or more to me, I register that 30-man prayers. Now, I put to the no. Yes, and now who take you much? I said, I do not need to Azerbaijan bano. And they are not on person, but I need one science. They are better than you do. African squad. And he said, prayer almost a man, me and you say about African. And you be an expanse to me, somebody scared of heart prayer. And yet the same African are no cover. And the Argentine has prayers mean to me, boy, and after a moon window.
Medasi, good morning.
Morning.
If I shouldn't be a free. If I change you.
So I probably have for 2,000 or more fun. Now more play Yati.
Okay, Yati.
After the book of Africa, I'm already discussed Africa. But I'm more Africa for you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That experience I better of how to put striker.
Okay. Medasi Bebre, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Honorable Jaru.
Yeah, Mr. Rubin.
Patrick into you.
African now, Obono. In your page down the Africa. Into my foot to Cano, I mean, Mr. African one more. Because I should play so okay, elderly. No, in Zamali Canon cannot be not the Metro can to me also the Africa. Madam, I know how to maybe because Mr. Wangum put one shit knows about.
Medasi Bebre, good morning.
Miss Rubin.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Rubin.
Me Patrick into you, didn't make us free. Oh, Reverend into you.
Ciao, Pandit Fanny.
Yeah, Joseph Bebre.
And a picture of Macassa Fiber.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm sure. Hey, Mr. Winnie, the players so far are not a place car by Yabonu.
Okay.
But one of the second or each one. I'm going to walk over Azerbaijan, they get football now. And that is my worry. Azerbaijan, they get football now, Azerbaijan. No, Papa Gilly quite get better.
Okay.
Papa Gilly, you will do on the 17th tournament war. Yes. I'm going to play the Tedo say the same.
But Azerbaijan former year, they almost be more Champions League where Europe in teams the Champions
League on bar French
at least how much more qualifying European country be to me baby.
That platform you have in Africa.
Okay.
It's a work of
right.
No Sikano. Oh, I have bunch the amount.
Okay.
They will share not the best.
Medasi Bebre. Okay, good morning.
Fine morning.
Nana call.
Medasi. Arrows, be quiet and don't miss a link. They are the famous Hassel folk. We never say that. Has 11 is my season. Yes, has the criminal other one. Obi Fima, Obi Better. What were Aberawasoma? What were Katia ba? And to Benjamin put to one common and quite for coming to the house in every young.
Okay.
Said the rules to the house of folk and into one so one go loop pass. House on your kotoko. Nayama Tosca. While baby has it. What friend has, they never say that is the motto.
Okay.
Way. While we're neighbors who goes to nail. What Bahoma has to folk boy we neighbor 3 goes to nail.
Medasi Bebre, good morning. Yeah, good morning.
My mentor, record you are. Yeah, I can't so cook. Anytime you go lose one big prayer, we win BB. Share, I'm like a combination cup. You switch a stera. Yeah, Jay. After you switch a stera. Yeah, Jay. Share, so. Shama, Okan sign. Or 2 more signing, more crying. Grammy Ababa get free.
Okay.
Into you lose a foot. Or a chance mine, or a record, or a open book to Africa.
Medasi Bebre, good morning.
Good morning.
If I told him baby are free.
Came back up at Tabas Junction.
Kenny and you.
Miss Ruby, Michelle, not one.
Okay.
Our Tabazi.
Right.
No one can say to Michelle, a good mama, Central Region Power.
Miss
Ruby, Aberdeen, say a team another a team supporter, a team dish a wide dream there. Play a cool free ma.
ye team ye ntumbo team ye mochio na akada eyi kufima ye ntumfa edbensire team or ye teamwork no confidence no motivation inti said the mother no has yankoten dia
okay
and yabako and charge for champions league beje
wow
and I me has supporter me fan shemi team there yelko na ya san yelko na yakwa inti mo film no nko
okay
them no obama players no so confidence bi abo wo mu na che won so abo na won so wen team bi wo foreign country ma what one it means will be
no fears cry
ebi ko na ebi ba
me da say bebre ba me fa me last call our na fe yan wrap up on the show and good morning
it's truth force is force thank you very much.
Okay, right. My fa of Fredman in Sinafe, yan wrap up, I was made in a so Kaisa High Sense. Yami Aduma 30th August, Yakopem 3rd September, and a direct factory promo, no, and so no, to Jakaisa, and Yaman, near free air factory direct into no air prize, what air factory honey, the mount into no way bin naso, say 1,000 out on a shop, have a banner, the best 700 cities, umpering up a day. Mr. Bob Wasikano from the 30th of August to the 3rd of September. Kopia mo air high sense showroom bia mu okwa wo se air factory direct promo no na wo do ho ba be hyem no koto niema me so kra bese 2000 be nya no bese 7 akofie ko high sense omo niema na papa entwe kane anu de bia bills na wo form bomade na fe ni high sense form nkomo e wo 0302 550000 0302 550000 kai say direct from factory promo no ehun asem enit bomadiam so ba bo hu ye pa na edbre no so a odo hu asem ye pa bia wo pe TV gas cooker smartphone washing machine ana child freezer open air water dispenser microwave oven blender rice cooker kettle na iron bob wescano 30th August to the 3rd of September. Fan who share promo webinar fee. Bibi an konkai. Fa kai say high sense. Oto money man. Omama 5 years warranty. The best see but mamen ko AKB wana KB can what say has problem no. Aya strikers hono. Any problem no.
Miss Ruby, ma yantu ya me watch na.
Yantu ya me watch now. Okay, right.
Time ni so.
We crab ba wi enti no. Ya ba be hwe na ya to aso enti no. O de be hwe watch na no pa. Na ya to aso na ya timi akoye nim. Wonderful. Enti no o twa papa enti no. Heart of folk e hon komana na eguso aye di no. Squad na about 30-man squad or more less than a month to prepare e wo Africa. Na friendly games imponya maye. Na kampese ya hwe bibia be ba de sinti no mema obia 1 second each na fe yam fa hwe FKK yes sorry so I right
that's I think say ne ka no ehun hia say de bia beje di batana preparation no eno ene bebo ama result no atoa so aba
nti so last call no
yeah
de na ne asi bia bre no
na ne abre
o se onya gidie
yes ubenya gidie ba gidie no
o se ha o se entese butia na ba ko abua mu aka se wuntumi mfa nye bibi ma ne nye
ka players omukọ ba gidie de Ruby nyuma ka ho untimi ka se ugidi na sorry out on side show dem fam na otewo na e basa da bi o se oye hu adwuma nti how prepared a has be no and the results no the important results no e beto aso there ba nti eno ho asem ne ka
okay nab ye call
yeah Ruby ye call yan teacher obi be on monitor show ne kan chore dem na say dey one show ni zikan e won ka se freedom
okay KB yes sorry so
yeah for me I will nyame watch na we will get time to
I can't make food when I the strikers
yeah but when you but how to folk they should be careful how they deal with players ebi nyame watch na be
more on that
actually the way Joseph so ofi Accra how to folk they have a lot of players I would wofi say Asha they be am obaka chan dey hey yenya players play bi anyo so sen club the mantra now that one they have to cancel it on here the pass will be very difficult because play behind you also some club Messi crowd catch away for Barcelona but always what today the way you keep your key players and then to 2 players I will have to folk one Gloria when you na inja Benjamin Afutu
okay yeah but to us me much na Dan yeah sorry so
Ruby I think that not the issue of African on your local football, no, why the same. Now, you want disagree, because African the champions of champions, no Koshia.
Okay.
And then country be presenting the best materials, but I feel the heart of folk work as a be bread to do. One concentrate on the Jumana Utumna, warrior no better than the Casano Utumna or Koduno. Ruby Michia market is a Vinyam my Friday and the bread intimidation. Happy birthday in advance, right? The Kora or PSI Medical Hostel.
Right, Yamfa and Sina Fayan, sorry, so Yabasan share we are 12 to 1 near the Robert Mensah Sports Part 2 no ed to me Eddie at so media the Miss Rubby Adams, what FK and can what a nab and after Dan and KB from Onu FM Eba Shy Pa Oba Kwesi Kwenu or say good morning Castle FM keep it up and afi Kwesi Christopher and so Castle FM the best Yamfa uns young point shabe brace so tuning in now what J Brenna Utie Jumedi and yes and share we are 12 to 1 near for Robert Mensah Sports Part 2 no Yamfa 12 so yakra munina bye bye.
Love is the most beautiful thing you can find. Yes, that is why we come your way with Matters of the Heart. Akume Munsem, each and every